Hello everyone and welcome to the Hardcore Female Bodybuilding channel. Today I'm here with the one and only IFBB Pro Nadine Phoenix. Hi Nadine, how are you?
Hello, good evening. I am fine, thank you.
Good evening. Very nice to see you.
Very nice to see you too.
Excellent, excellent. How are you feeling today?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Okay. We were supposed to do an interview after your pro debut at the Europa Pro. Yeah. This interview is happening now, a couple of weeks later. Yeah. So never too late.
Okay.
So tell us, how was this experience?
I don't know if I quite imagined what it would be like, but it was absolutely amazing. It was a very long day because it was an evening show. I was
Oh yes,
I was
yeah.
dehydrated and I was falling asleep on myself.
Yep.
But once the men were done, not the men, the amateurs, my apologies, were done, and it was our time, and I suited up. I thought, yes,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
ready. I got backstage and I was excited to go on.
So, what was the main difference you noticed between the pro show and the amateur shows you did before? Did you notice anything particular?
The big bright lights on stage.
Oh yeah. Of course, the organization, the stage, everything was more professional, more proper.
Although the British finals was really good. It was a really good
Yep.
setup. That was really nice. But I think what stood out for me was being in that room amongst other pros and going to sign my contract and giving it to Tyler Mannion. No, that was a special.
Wow.
I thought, okay. Yeah.
That's fantastic. And did you expect the result? Because let's remind everyone that Nadine got second place at her very first pro show, which means she was like 1 point, right? Was it
Yeah.
1 point to get to the Olympia?
Well, Barbara scored 5, I scored 10, so points away from Barbara.
Very, very
Very
close, very close. Did you expect to
Well,
such a result?
Well, I went into my improvement season with the belief that I would get to the Olympia. I didn't have any doubt about my potential.
Of course, yeah.
As to the results, I don't think I had any expectations per se. I wanted to qualify.
Yes.
Didn't, but I was so proud of myself because I know how much work I put into my training.
Yes.
And how
yeah.
much I enjoyed it, and I just thoroughly loved everything about it. Well, minus the fatigue at the end. That was terrible. But to have put myself through it, to have trained myself, apart from my leg days with my trainer, to have trained myself to get there, to stand next to somebody who had been on the Olympia stage 3
Oh yes.
fourth best in the world,
Yes.
and still, as of last night, fourth best in the world. I am super proud.
Absolutely. Actually, yeah. And on stage, I think there were 2 Olympians that competed yesterday, right? Not 1, 2.
Yes,
Yes.
true.
So you beat one of them. The other one, of course, is the one that qualified for the Olympia. But the lineup was really, really tough. One of the toughest we've seen this season in women's physique. So it was an incredible achievement. So massive congratulations for
Thank
that. And what are your plans for next year?
I want to do more pro shows. My aim is to do one
Yeah. One
pro
and
show
qualify.
and
Yeah.
qualify, and then grace the Olympia stage, which is the dream.
Fantastic. Do you have any idea if you can reveal, or you don't know yet? Or you do, but
I'll follow the journey.
of course, go with the flow and then see how it goes. So right now, are you currently in off season?
It says my belly, yes.
Oh, we don't see anything. We just see
Hiding behind the table.
We just see two arms that make Andrea Shaw jealous.
I doubt that very much.
Well, maybe not Andrea, but yeah, lots of athletes jealous, that's for sure. And so next year, you're feeling very confident, you're feeling like you've got all what it needs, your potential. We all think the same because your debut was one of the best pro debut we've seen in the division. So it's very, very rare that an athlete fresh from amateur show qualify for a pro show and go straight and top two is unbelievable. So that was really, really good achievement. I was there, so I can confirm, and I'm a witness of this incredible success. So what are you going to bring next year to improve your condition, your size, everything, your form from this year? What are you going to bring in order to get this qualification?
Well, I can't reveal too much, surely. But based on the judges' feedback, is that I need to get more conditioning in my glutes, but keep the same structure and keep the same small waist that my father gave me.
That's very important.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Father, for
me, in terms of improvements, I want a wider back. I want fuller shoulders because I absolutely adore shoulders.
Yes.
And more triceps.
Yeah.
I have enough triceps.
Looks like they're fine to me, but look at those triceps. My God, yeah.
And I think more quad sweep for me.
Quads, yeah.
More calves, because I'm black. Oh my God.
Yeah, calves are very important.
Yes.
Yeah, because upper body, you're definitely perfect.
Thank you.
Lower body, you're great, but I understand. Yeah, of course you want to match the
if
upper
my
body.
shoulders get wider.
Of course,
the sweep needs to get wider too.
Yeah.
So,
and judges look at that, the balance between upper and body. Yeah.
It's not just about being dominant in one part, but being absolutely symmetrical and balanced everywhere. So,
Fantastic.
And I want more red belts. They can never.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I mean, at the Europa Pro, I think your back made a massive impact. Everybody noticed that. And I remember when we were watching you on stage next to all the other pro athletes, yeah, your back really stood out. Okay, next question. So, today is the day after the Olympia. So, I guess yesterday, you followed a little bit the competitions, especially in your division. What do you think about the women's physique division yesterday at the Olympia?
Well, before we get to the Olympia, this whole season, I've seen some tremendous athletes. I feel like every show I've watched, the other one just getting better.
Yeah, true.
But I do think Sarah deserved the win. She looked absolutely incredible.
I agree.
It's a very strong lineup of women, very strong, incredible women. And after putting myself through that process and seeing what it takes and feeling what it takes, a lot more respect to them.
Yeah.
All of them. Absolutely. Regardless of their placing, to get to that stage is just a tremendous feat.
Yeah, so next year, you're gonna be in Vegas next to Sarah, Natalia, Zama.
They will be next to me.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Confidence is
Oh,
crucial in the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. They will be next to you. They don't know what's coming, but I'm sure it's gonna be a very successful year next
I'm going to
year.
be a level 5 hurricane. That's what I'm.
Ooh. Attention, please. We've got Hurricane Nadine coming straight to Vegas next year. Watch out.
Roll up your windows.
Yes, yes. How do you see yourself, Nadine, in terms of your identity? How do you see in the future of yourself?
You know, it's strange. Yesterday, my mother called me and she said that she's sorry for the way she parented me,
She what? Sorry?
the way she parented me,
Yeah.
and recognized that, you know, she had her shortcomings, which I accept. And it just made me think about who I was and who I am now.
Who are you now? Who were you and who are you now?
I was a person who wasn't loved, so
Oh,
I guess I didn't know how to love myself.
okay.
And I found myself in this journey of bodybuilding, accepting more and more who I am, loving who I am, and embracing who I am becoming.
Amazing.
And a lot of trolls, I see you in my comments.
Yeah, trolls. Listen to this. Trolls, stay away. We don't want you.
I know you question, are you a man? Are you a woman? I am whatever you want me to be, darling. I know who I am. But the point is, I feel like I don't care about what other people think about me anymore. I don't care about other people's expectations. And I feel like this bird trapped in a cage. And I just wanna break free. I just wanna be completely me.
Exactly.
And that's who I'm becoming.
Exactly. You have to be yourself. Other people, opinion, judgment means nothing because they don't live your life. You live your life. So you are the only owner of your future, present, and past. So you can evolve, you can grow up being yourself
Yeah. And I think a lot
and
of
do whatever
people,
it makes you happy.
Yeah, a lot of people see bodybuilding maybe as just something, I don't know, like vanity or whatever. But for me, the more I evolve physically is the more I'm evolving mentally.
Yeah,
Because it takes a lot of mental willpower, a lot of resilience.
absolutely.
To put ourselves through this pain and torture to become better versions of ourselves.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, and unfortunately, most of this trolling and comments come from people that don't know anything about the sport. They just judge based on appearance. Looking at themselves and feeling like they can never achieve that. So, in order to feel good, they attack people, and that's awful, on my
It's not
opinion.
nice because I'm not judging you. I don't even know you. I
Exactly.
don't care about what you do. So,
Exactly. It's a
Live a-
free world.
Yeah.
Everybody. I mean, we have a saying in Italian, my language. They say, "Il mondo è bello perché è vario." The world is beautiful because it variates. Can you say that word in English?
there's variety.
Variety.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. If we were all the same, like made in a factory, there would be a dictatorship. There wouldn't be a free world anymore. So anybody should be free to be and live their life the way they want. And the fact that people can find happiness in what they do, satisfaction, and be proud of what they are, that's the most important thing. Other people's opinion means nothing.
No. I think the one opinion that meant the most to me was my daughter's.
Exactly.
My daughter accepts me completely
Exactly.
And that makes me feel so good, and it makes me feel so proud. And she makes me feel that I could be more than I am, and that for me is just absolutely priceless.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So what did your daughter said to you when you told her about your, when she found out about your victory and your exceptional performance at the Euro?
Yeah.
Was she excited,
She
happy?
was. At first, she wasn't really that keen. She just saw her mom doing her thing. And I said to her, Vegas. And she said, does that mean I could come if you get to Vegas, if you qualify? Because I want to try Raising Cane's, some restaurant. And she got super excited.
Ah, yes.
But when I won, she was really happy. And because she was in this process with me, just being so patient, you know, I'd go to work, I'd come back late, and she's so independent, but I made sure, of course, I'm a good parent. I met all of her needs, don't come at me. That when I won, I gave her my check.
Yes.
And she kept it. And she said, I'm not spending it. Because I said, do you want to go on holiday?
Very
I'm
smart.
not spending my money. I was like, but you didn't actually earn it. She said, but you gave it to me, and I want to keep it.
Fantastic, very smart girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now she's like, you got to get on it for the next qualifier to get to the Olympia. But this time it's not about her getting to Raising Cane's. It's about me becoming who I'm meant to be and being better, and her supporting that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So is she gonna come next year to Vegas if you qualify?
So I'm calling some sponsors here.
Sponsors.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, we've got a pro athlete here with an incredible future in the sport. So please support Nadine because she totally deserves it. I mean, she's one of the very few athletes that is meant to be an Olympian and shine on that stage. So if you want to invest in an athlete, yeah, you've got her in front of you.
I would really appreciate your support. And my daughter could get her Raising Cane's.
Yes, yes. And bodybuilding is a very expensive sport.
Expensive.
And unfortunately, even as a professional athlete, the awards for being a champion are not equal to what the man gets, which is a shame, to be honest. So they totally but rely on some external help. So sponsorship would be a massive help. Let's keep female bodybuilding growing because this sport totally need it.
Especially
Absolutely.
here in the UK.
Especially in the UK, yes. True. In the UK, now we're having pro shows. We had it after a long time. We had a pro show in women's physique. I think last time was at the Arnold's, but since they removed...
Yeah, there was no women's physique at the Arnold.
No, not this year, but a few years ago there was. But since then they cancelled it, so it was really, really good to see that they brought it back this year, and I hope it's gonna keep on going in the future years. I think you got something next to you, so we're gonna have a cheer, and then we're gonna continue with this interview.
Do you want to tell them what it is?
All right, you're right. Yeah, this is Amaro del Capo, which is a very popular digestive liquor from Italy. We are in an Italian restaurant, so salute. Ooh, that's good. That's good. All the food we've eaten is gonna go. We can start eating again after this. Yes. So, Nadine, let's continue part 2 of the interview. Tell me, What is your biggest dream right now?
If I close my eyes right now,
Yes.
I see myself standing center on the Olympia stage in a beautiful purple suit with beautiful hair and the best physique the world has ever seen.
Yeah.
The biggest smile on my face, and in the crowd is my daughter saying, "Mom."
Shouting and
And at the end, for them to announce, and new.
and the winner is Bob Cicciarillo. Yeah, at the Olympia. And the new 2025 Olympia Women's Physique is, and there is Sarah, Natalia, everyone there. Nadine finish. Oh yeah.
That is the dream.
That's a great dream, and more than a dream, looks like a possibility. So yeah, always dream big, believe in yourself. Confidence is crucial.
I think that's so important to me. The confidence, the self-belief. Those are things I lacked growing up, even in my early adult life. And now more and more I'm beginning to see that anything is possible as long as
Absolutely.
I believe it.
Absolutely.
As long as I have faith in God. If that's His will, it will happen as long as I put the work in.
Absolutely. And to be honest, since I've known you, I can see a lot. I don't know how you were before I met you, but since I met you, yeah, the confidence is one of your strong features. So that's
Thank you.
really admirable. Keep going, because you're smashing all your goals. And
You know, it's funny, when I got on the stage for the Europa Pro, I didn't know how I looked, because obviously as the day goes by, your body changes.
yes.
There were no mirrors, so please put mirrors this time. So I just went on stage and just, the lights were so bright. I saw Tyler Mannion sitting there, and I just posed and smiled.
Yes.
And when I came off stage and my coach came back and he showed me how I looked, I gasped. I was like,
Oh yeah.
is that me?
We all saw that, and yeah, everybody had no doubt that you'd be on the top. What, first or second? I mean, that's what you where you were
I
meant
was
to
in the
be.
center and I never moved.
Yes, straight away.
So
they never
people would have
moved you
thought
from.
I was first.
So that was really impressive, and I can't imagine how proud you must have been of yourself at the end of that day.
I was proud, but it was also very humbling.
Of course, humble,
Yeah, very
yes,
humbling.
but at the same time, I think in that moment you realized, right,
Yeah,
I'm that good.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's sometimes hard for me to acknowledge my own progress or my own achievements.
Exactly.
And I don't think I don't think it's quite sunk in yet, to be honest.
Yes.
Getting there.
Yeah. I mean, it's a journey. The important is always get a better version of yourself. So the challenge is against yourself. Do what you need to do and improve yourself, and that's no matter what the final result is. If you beat your previous condition, your previous status, I don't know how to put it, but yeah, that's a winner. Okay, Nadine, we are at the end of the interview. Is there anything else you want to add?
I want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me from the start and continue to support me.
And I'm sure they will. And would you like to grace us with a walk and a little bit of posing?
Sure.
Despite, yeah,
The traffic.
the traffic around.
Certainly. If you just bear with me a moment.
Yes. Women's Physique champion from the UK. Anything else? One last thought?
Indeed. Oh, thank you so much. See you at the Olympia 2025.